Hello, everybody, and welcome to Center Stage. Now, I know you're not familiar with this phase because I'm interviewing the host today. Please join us in welcoming the one, the only, the director of the Fine Arts Department in East Baton Rouge Parish, Mr. Sean Joffrion.
This is really an awkward feeling for me to be the guest and not the host.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Tolliver, for interviewing me.
Y'all pray for us that we make it through this interview. But when he asked me to interview him about, the things that have been going on in EBR, I thought, man, I made a list of things. And I want to start off by saying you really have gotten your feet wet as the director here in the Fine Arts Department in East Baton Rouge Parish. And I jotted down just a few of his accomplishments. Through the years, you've taken hundreds of students to international tours or on international tours. You dedicated the auditorium of McKinley Middle Magnet to Miss Lynn Whitfield. He raised thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for the magnet program with your pageant that you would do every year. You hosted the first district gospel choir. And you guys, what we're going to talk a little bit about today, he also did the benefit concert, Music in Our Schools, with Grammy and Tony Award winner Miss Jennifer Holliday. What haven't you done, and what else would you like to do?
Still a lot more that I like to do. It's a lot I haven't done. But this was a little different for me because I know music in schools is a very important event for the district every year. But I wanted to bring a little more substance to it so we could really show and appreciate all the areas of the arts, not just music, but the visual arts, the other performing arts like the theater, like the dance, like everything else that we enjoy as a whole. So I was trying to figure a way to do that, which made us come up with a theme this year of a tribute to Broadway. And when I picked a tribute to Broadway, I was thinking, quite naturally, I always think out of the box. And everyone tells me sometimes I think too much out of the box, but that I don't know how to change that, so I don't think I ever will. So I said I wanted to find something or someone who could make the event even more extraordinary. So I decided to reach out to some people that I know, and I got the opportunity to speak to Miss Holliday. And from that first phone call, that was it, and she was on board. So that was a blessing.
Yeah.
All at the same time of enjoying a new job and trying to set or take music in schools to another level.
I have been hearing, the town is buzzing, you guys. The town has been absolutely buzzing about that concert. It was a huge, mega success. What were you most proud of?
What I was most proud of, there were so many things that I was proud of. It's not just one per se, but for me, it was working with students and looking at them evolve from the beginning of the actual concert to the end, and them working or showing their best because they knew they were sharing the stage with a true professional. And not only the students, but the teachers, because this concert was basically not just for the students to showcase their talent, it was for the teachers to showcase theirs as well. And to me, that was just as important because I think it's important for parents and the community to see the talent that teaches the children in EBR schools every day.
So you had phenomenal talent. I'm not going to say that somebody else was up there saying,
she was on stage taking it, so I want to say it for her. She was waiting for me to say that.
But you had phenomenal talent,
Yes.
So where did all these people come from?
Well, actually, it came to my thought to just go to different schools and ask, okay, who's your best talent? Because throughout the year, I've gone to several schools, seen several shows, and there is some great talent at the schools that here in EBR. But I wanted to do something a little more all-inclusive, if you will, because there are still several schools that don't have particular art programs or programming that will be accessible for them, particularly in music. So I just did an open audition to any student any teacher in EBR who wanted to be a part of this. So we did an open audition in January. Come one, come all, particularly those who were employees of EBR schools or students of EBR schools. And we did an audition, and we had some celebrity judges come in, some local celebrities to help us find that talent. And that's how we picked who we had.
Now, you had a lot of supporters in the audience, you guys. I mean, he had all kinds of influential people. I saw the Mayor Sharon Weston Broome. I saw the Chief of Police, Murphy Paul. I saw Dr. Jacqueline Mims. I mean, you had Miss Denise Marcel. How did you feel about all of those people?
It was a wonderful experience in feeling, particularly with our mayor. Mayor Broome was very interested, well, she is very interested in the arts because she knows the importance of the arts and the opportunities that come from it. So she was one of our main cheerleaders, if you will, right from the beginning. When I saw her at an event and told her about what we were doing, she was gung-ho with it. So hopefully, and I'm feeling that she will still be. And then from her came a lot, as well as those who are still a part of what I do on a not daily basis, if you will, particularly those that are part of the community, because they already know what can happen through the arts because it's been brought to them through me or whatever else. I hate saying stuff like that, but that's the way it is. But they have come to me because of just their true love for the arts. But I was really, really thoroughly pleased with the sponsorships that we had from the Untitled Chapter of Links. They came on at the last minute and made a significant contribution to music in schools, because at the end of the day, it is a fundraiser. And the city of Baton Rouge and Airmark and Dr. Mims and CSRL, all of these people came in to help make this event a success. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do next year for us as well.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this. I know people, our viewers are wanting to know, why are the arts so important to you?
The arts have always been a part of me, because the arts for me tend to show life as you would want it to be, or how you think it should be, or how it really is. So arts help you to create the world that you want, the world that you have, and the world that you're looking forward to. And you can show that and create that. And to me, in the arts, that's the only area of life that you can truly create anything or be anything that you want to be. So it has always been important to me. But I gotta say, I've had parents who have made that easy for me to have. My parents were not artists. My parents weren't singers or painters or any of that type of thing. But I had the need and I had the interest, and they made sure that I had those opportunities. So that's
on that note, where do you see the arts in EBR headed in the next 3 years or so?
The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Anything that anyone can think about doing, because I get teachers who come to me all the time asking, okay, I have this idea, I have this project, and my answer is, how can I help that?
Yes.
How can I help you make that a reality? So I hope it's an open door, because we have a superintendent who's just wonderful and really is an advocate for the arts. So if I can just be that vessel to help them to make that dream or that reality everything it needs to be, then I'm all for it. Hopefully in the next 3 years, the arts will be a major focal point at every school in the district.
Oh, wow.
But it still depends on funding. It still depends on those who have the true interest. And so hopefully we can continue that, because I see it evolving right now.
Right. That's why you do the benefits. That's why you guys should support Sean Joffrion in the arts, because he wants to make sure that it is possible that arts can be in every school in the district. I think that would be awesome. Now, I want to say this. I've watched you work countless hours visiting schools, helping principals, helping teachers. You just came back from China. How in the world do you fit all of this into your life?
It's I think it's because it's my priority, and I think I put that first. Sometimes I put that first more so than I do myself, but it's not. I don't look at my job because it is what it is. It's a job. I don't look at my job as a job. I look at it as a purpose. When you hear me say I'm going to work, that's when I need to quit. But when I'm going to school, and I still say I'm going to school every day. Why I say that is because I feel it's a part of my purpose, it's a part of my being. And I enjoy what I do. And I think it's my niche, but it's a niche that I love. And I would do it for free, but I can't do it for free. Let me make that clear. I can't do it for free, but I would, because I feel like it's my life's purpose.
And that's great, and people have asked me, Cathy, what's it like working with Sean? And I just want to say it is really a delight. Now he can be difficult. Let me just tell y'all something now. He can be difficult, but you don't get great with just, like he just really reprimanded me and the secretary the other day, and I wanted to pack my bags and leave out. That's what we dealing with, and he knew that, so he came in and brought me a bag of peanuts that I said you can keep them. That's just some inside stuff. But he really is a delight to work with and to work for. Now, in our remaining minutes, I want to say this. You always end the show with the fun question, and now it's your turn to be asked the fun question. Number one, who's your favorite actor?
See, that's too hard for me to answer because I have more than one favorite. It just depends on, I guess, the actor that you're looking for. My favorite actress, I have two. One is Meryl Streep, and the other is Viola Davis. My favorite actor of all times, I have two, believe it or not, Cary Grant.
Okay.
And Denzel Washington.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's your favorite singer?
Everybody in the world knows who's my favorite singer. You can answer that question.
Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle. The diva of divas is my favorite singer.
Hey,
yes.
Wouldn't it be great if we can get her for the music in our schools for next year?
That would be great.
Hey, anybody know how to make that happen?
Yes, be a sponsor.
Yeah.
Help me get her.
Yeah, if anybody can get her here, this man can, because he's met her, he knows her, and all that good stuff.
I don't really know her, but I met her.
Go in his office and you'll see that he knows her. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, too many to name. My favorite movie of all times, there's so many. Imitation of Life is one of my favorites. Color Purple is one of my favorites. It's some that I'm not going to name on television that are some of my favorites. But I have Boys in the Hood. I mean, it's all, I'm telling you, I'm just eclectic with my movies. I love everything when it comes to movies, but I am a true fan of musicals. Yeah. I am. Singing in the Rain is one of my favorites. Gone with the Wind is a favorite. Carmen Jones is a favorite. So I'm just everywhere when it comes to stuff like that.
Now, all of your travels, throughout all of your travels with EBR, going internationally and all of that, what was your favorite cuisine?
Italian.
Wow.
Going to Rome and eating true Italian food was just eye-opening. It's a tie between Italian and Greek food.
Wow.
Yes. Greek food is just as the spices and just the taste of Greek food. It reminds me a little of home, but with a different kind of flair. And
last question. This is the bonus question. Of all the people you've worked with in your professional career in East Baton Rouge Parish school system, who made you laugh the most?
Myself. I'm just picking. It's this lady right here. I come to work every day, even the days where I feel like I want to go home and get under the bed. She will say something to make me just die laughing. This lady is a true comedian. Well, she tries to be a little bit of everything, but I think she needs to add comedian to her resume too as well.
Now, what do you think about the scenery in the back? Everybody here, are you enjoying the scenery? Because I brought him in here. I said, hey, when we do the interview with you, we need to have this background. What do you think about it?
I love it. I love it. But all of EBR schools, when you go to certain schools, well, all of them, there's always a certain spot at every school that's just breathtaking you want to be a part of.
Wow.
And this is nice.
This is
a
very nice.
view.
Very nice. You see, we do it big here on Center Stage with Sean Joffrion. It's just been great sitting in the driver's seat and asking you the questions. Now, how do you feel?
Awkward, but it was a great experience.
Great experience. Was it a good interview?
It was a good interview. You did a good job.
Thank you. Yes. Well, everybody, we're going to give him the last word, but thank you so much for allowing me to host the show. Okay. And the last word is on you.
Well, we thank you for tuning in today, and hopefully you will tune in next week where you can see some wonderful footage from music in our schools. Take care and make sure you come back in your front row seat at Center Stage.